Hey there, I'm Charlie and welcome back to Spooky Season Arts and Crafts. Today we are going to be doing our first painting project. Now you may remember I had a little bit of trouble with the painting projects because I had certain objects in mind that I really had my heart set on, but they just weren't available in store. So with that in mind, I thought for our first project we would tackle the paint your own plaster. In this we have two objects to paint, our jack-o'-lanterns and our little witch. And here they are. First thing I'm going to say is that they have identical paint palettes, so I am just going to start with one set of paint pots, and then if we run out I'll open the second one. I've also decided to keep out one of these cardboard backing to be a little palette if I need it. These brushes are tiny. I feel like a giant. Okay, so I've set myself up a little painting station here. I've got my tiny little paintbrushes and my little plaster objects. I think I'm gonna start with the pumpkin because it's going to be largely orange. So I figured that's a good place to start. So let's open up these tiny little paint pots. I almost didn't make a mess. I'll open the purple, got it. And finally the orange. Perfect. Alright, so let's start with the orange. I'm just gonna wet my brush a little bit just because it's a little bit unruly. Alright, let's dip in and let's start painting. That is a beautiful orange. Look at that. This brush is terrible. And my rule for these little arts and crafts projects is to only use the supplies they gave you. So we've got to use the tiny crappy brushes. I think my strategy is to just fully cover it in orange and then do the dark details on top. Glad I started with the pumpkin because I get to just go randomly, which is going to take a lot more finesse. Okay, I'm going to call that the base of the jack-o'-lantern done, and we're going to let that set a little while we start working on our little witch. I'm actually going to put the witch on her own palette and just scooch that one over. Alright, so the thing with the witch is that she has distinct sections or parts of her outfit. We've got a broom, we've got a hat, we've got clothes, a face. I only have 3 colours and most of them do not suit those features. So let's see what we can do. I think I'm going to start with orange hair because that's, I don't know, that just feels appropriate to me. Let's have some orange hair for our lovely witch. I'm going to be a little bit more careful with this one because I'm not just doing one colour all over. Oh no, I got the face. It's happened. She's clearly dyed her hair herself and that's why her skin's stained. Happens to the best of us. She's got quite a lot of hair really for a little witch. Okay, I feel like that's half of the hair. Let's do the other side. Oh no, I got her arm. Whoops. Okay. I'm also going to give the broom orange bristles. I feel like they would normally be brown, but I'm going to keep the black for some of the other features. So we'll go with orange instead. It's surprisingly difficult to do with all these little crevices and one not great brush, but that's fine. Our first color change. We're gonna jump right into purple. I'm gonna start with a purple witch's hat. So that has been a bit of a theme in our crafts so far, and it's also my favorite color. This is a very soft purple. I'd say it's more of a lilac, but it is lovely. Because it's pale, it does require a few extra coats to make it opaque and to limit the streaking. I don't think I can fully eliminate streaking in this method. I'm also gonna give her a purple dress as best I can. I don't know if it's a factor of the plaster or the paint, but this does dry very quickly, which is handy. But it also kind of just makes it really obvious that I'm messing up. It's also got some purple tights because I couldn't avoid it. It does actually look like she's in a short sleeve dress, but I decided to make it long sleeve because I don't have any kind of appropriate flesh tones for this. And so I'm just gonna hope that this helps a little with making it look somewhat more realistic. This is not going to look realistic. I don't know why I said that. It's honestly coming together very quickly and quite nicely. Honestly better than I thought it would. Now, I'm just gonna go back in with the orange over some of the spots that I went over with the purple, and then we're gonna bring in some of the black. But first, I'm just gonna give her some purple eyes because that seems like fun. There. Oh well, now it's got giant purple eyes. And it's officially terrifying. Yay! Well, they don't call it spooky season for nothing. I think as best it's gonna go, I think it's time to go in with the black. Now I am gonna go in with the black with the other brush because if I wanna go back to either of the lighter colors, I want a brush that hasn't touched the black yet, just in case I can't adequately rinse it. So with the black, I'm gonna do some smaller features. I'm gonna do the shoes, I'm gonna do the broomstick. I'm gonna pretend that she's wearing mittens. We'll go from there. Damn! That was not the black pot. Give her some lovely black witch's boots. Small details are a bitch. She does have a wider band on her hat than originally intended because I screwed up, but that's okay. That's part of the process. She's a terrifying face. But I don't think there's anything I can do to actually fix that. So I'm just gonna go around the edges of her and paint the edges black, and then I'll call her done. And then we've just got to do the features of the jack-o'-lantern. She's done, because if I touch her anymore, I'm just gonna make it worse. I think it's time to give our lovely jack-o'-lantern some depth. And I am terrified because he actually looks okay right now, and I think I'm about to ruin it. But we can't just leave him without any depth. Oh, I'm scared. I'm also just going to give it this little bit. Okay. Whoa. So there we have it. My paint your own plaster set of jack-o'-lanterns and an adorable little witch who is frankly more spooky than adorable at this point. I feel I did her dirty. I'm sorry. I feel that I unfortunately have not lived up to the standard of the DIY Halloween headband, which I am wearing so proudly still, but they came out okay. I prefer the jack-o'-lantern to the witch. It looks slightly more feasible. I think they're passable, but I don't think I should quit my day job. I don't even have a day job. Despite the challenges and flaws of this particular arts and craft, I had a great time and I hope you did too. Let me know below which of the two plasters you'd most like to paint and have in your home. If you liked that video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more spooky season coming this month. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye!